So, Crystal, if you'll start right here and walk back and forth, and we're going to film, and I'm going to step back here close to the camera so that I can be evaluating the horse as we're doing it. And okay, so we're going to head straight to the tire. And when we see this horse, do you see what he's doing with his back feet? He walks and then he lands and wobbles outwards. Tremendously more to the right hind leg than to the left. Okay, turn and come back. That was a perfect walk. If folks can film like that and send it to me, it's real easy to evaluate it. Now when we're watching this horse come at us, we can see that he's walking real narrow, so if we were to talk about this horse, bring her head straight to the rock, okay? Keep her going. And that's good that you did that, because people will understand why it's important. I want to go from tire to rock with her nose, as straight as an arrow, whatever you have to do to micromanage her to get that. Because when she's veering, like she was then, it's difficult to get a consistency is whether she's actually walking close because she's walking at an angle, or is she really truly walking close? And that was a perfect pass for us to see what not to do. Okay. Okay. So let's go back again. Okay. And when we go back this time, we'll watch the back legs again. And you can see I have the tail tied up so we get to see. All right. Can you see that in the particular the right hind leg? How that hock twists out and the lower fetlock joint leans out. Now, the critical thing with this horse, did you get a real good picture of that straight on? Okay. The critical thing with this horse, hold right there just a sec, Chris, is if when we make our next pass, I'm going to get Amber to really tighten up on the lower foot itself, the lower fetlock joint and pastern, because I want you to see how this foot lands low on the outside. And every time you see this movement in a horse, he's landing low on the outside. And in future DVDs, barefooted DVDs that I plan to do for you, and shoeing DVDs, I'm going to show you the importance of fixing that. Because that bow shortens the distance between the ground and the stifle on one leg versus the other leg. And that means that sacrum cannot come up high enough because the leg is bent instead of being straight and traveling straight forward. And if you're riding a horse that you're posting on, that has a dynamic difference in how the horse posts on that particular diagonal, you know. And we have the little squirrel that play with us. You can get a picture of the little squirrel sometimes. Okay, hey, that was a great walk away, okay? And we're going to turn around. You can come on in. You can come on through. And but you can't move your truck. Okay, we're borrowing your tire. Okay, now we're going to come back again, and this time I'm hoping we come really straight at the rock. And Crystal, you just ease. No, that's just perfect right there. All right, now do you see how this horse is wanting to walk inwards, and it's almost what we call rope walking. And you can see that. And now we're going to that was great. That was the way I'd like for people to come to us. You know, move out of the way just a little bit, and so that we can see the thing, and then see the legs move. And that perfect a straight line. That was ideal. And what we're going to do now, we're going to focus on the fetlock on the right hind this time as she walks away. And when she walks back to us, we're going to focus on the left front fetlock. So we're going to zoom in on it and not see the rest of it. So when you see these things, I want you to be able to send me a few pictures like that, or video, and I can really help you out with your with an analysis that we can go to your horseshoer with and help him fix your problem. And so we're going to turn around now, and we're going to zoom in on your right fetlock. Okay, zoom in. All right. Now the further the horse gets away, can you see now how this horse lands and leans over?
Oh, we may have to have to do this. Nothing.
You can't see it?
No, I can see it.
Yeah. We need to come back and do it again?
We may need to
get a better shot. We need to come back and do it again, okay? Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's no problem there. Because this is about making mistakes and fixing it so that a lady out there or gentleman out there who wants to send me a picture can get an idea. We're going to actually show the bad picture so that they get a picture of the bad and then the good.
Do you want just the fetlock, or fetlock like hock to fetlock?
Just from hock down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have the lower picture so we get to see that movement.
Perfect.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, thank
Let's
you.
turn around and head back and then all right, do you see how that foot lands and leans out?
Yeah.
And watch the hip lean over. Okay? All right, come back. I'm going to get her to move to a different spot there. This time when you come in, I want you to stop right here and start off from right here and go towards the tower, okay?
Okay.
I want to get two different angles of the back pastern there. And then we're going to get a shot of that hip. The next go around, I want to be sure that we focus on that hip and show how much that hip leans over.
Okay.
Okay. Is that too far over for you to get a shot? Move over a little bit closer.
I'm good. You got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, go ahead. All right, now watch this ankle. Now you see how the horse lands and the whole leg leans over now?
It's really exaggerated
Huh?
when you look at it like that. It's really
Yes,
exaggerated.
and that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted people to see is, hey, that was perfect, Crystal. All right, this time when we come back, her hip leans so far over to the right that I want to get a picture of just her hips, so that we get to see that movement in time with her stride. Okay, and then we're going to talk about what some of these issues cause.
So leave him to rock again?
Yep, just exactly. And this time we're going to focus on the hips, okay? All right. Okay, now watch the hip as this leg moves over. Do you see how the hip swings outwards?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're using Crystal's arm and back as a guide, you can see, all right, all of this, when you put load on a horse, creates a lot of inflammation in there. And a lot of people are just not aware of what's happening when something happens there. So when the horse lands narrow and leans over, that would almost be like you taking a shoe and cutting the sole off of it and having two shoes that fit normal, and one sole is 1/4 of an inch thinner than the other. And when you're walking, your leg is going to land and your hip is going to lean over. If you were to go to work that way and spend the day at work, your neck and back and shoulders would ache so much. This is what actually happens to the horse. These things are not robots. They're like human beings. What happens to us happens to them. And this is what we're trying to work out, is how to set up a set of orthotics that help this horse to become straight. If you fix him through orthotics, he will fix himself over a couple of shoeings by just stopping the motion and recreating the hoof growth.